So I wanted to make this quick. Well, I don't know how long it's going to be, but don't mind that. I wanted to make this video because some of the like the little bit of exercising clips and stuff like that I've been posting on my social media pages. And from reading some of the comments on them, I realized that a lot of them, some of the people that watch it, leave a like, which I appreciate. So thank you for that. A lot of the comments I notice that I get on them is like people who want to do, they want to get in shape, they want to do like, some exercises, workout, or even go to the gym, but they have like this like fear of going or of doing the exercises or working out. And I wanted to address that a bit, because the thing about when you decide that you do want to work out, you want to exercise, is that I don't want you to see it as like a short-term type of thing, but I want you to see it or look at it more so as a journey, meaning you're not giving yourself a certain amount of time to get from point A to point B, but what you're doing instead is that every single day you want to do a bit better than you did yesterday. So let's say you can't do a push-up, right? Or maybe you can do one push-up. If you can't do a push-up at all, what you want to do is that you want to dedicate a whole week, like the whole 7 days, or at least 6 days, I would say. You want to dedicate that 6 days to you. Every day you set apart 15-20 minutes where you're practicing how to do a push-up. And your goal for that 6 days, is that you manage to be able to do that one push-up, right? You manage to be able to do one. So you know that week your goal was to be able to do one push-up, and now you're able to do that one push-up. And then come around next week, following week after that, what you want to do, now that you are able to comfortably do one push-up, now you want to bump it to 2. So in your second week, you want to be able to do 2 good proper push-up, not like a quick and then you're done with it. I mean like 2 proper correct push-up, and then so on and so on, meaning that in a whole month, if you're starting from 0, and because when you're doing push-up, you're working with your own body weight. It's that simple. So it's your own body weight that you're lifting up or you're pushing off the ground. Like it's you versus gravity. It's not always a fun one, but you have to be able to at least be able to like manage your own weight. So you start up with the push-up to start giving you like a bit of upper body and strength in your arm. And then after that, you move on, and then for that first month or whatever it is, just a simple example, that after that 4th week, now you're able to do 4 push-up. You are not to be thinking that 4 push-up is not a lot compared to somebody who can just go ahead in one go and they can do 20 or 30. You do not want to be competing or comparing yourself to anybody else, because for example, while I myself, I might be able to get down and do 20 push-ups. You may see me do 20 push-ups, and then you're thinking to yourself, oh wow, I wish I could do 20 push-ups, but I can't even do 5, or I can't even do 6. While you're saying that, you're comparing yourself to me, which is not good, because it doesn't do you any good. That doesn't motivate you. In most cases, it just discourages you. But what you have to understand, at the same time you're doing that, the person that you're comparing yourself to, that person has somebody else that they themselves are comparing what they can do to that person, and the other person is able to do way more, way better than they can. Meaning, while you're comparing yourself to me, here I am comparing myself to somebody else, and I'm feeling the same way that you're feeling, which is like a chain reaction of just negativity. Now, I'm not saying anybody should compare themselves to me, but in my case, I have people I'm following on social media, on YouTube, watching like the videos and stuff. And those people, like, their physical condition is like peak. You're talking about they can do I don't even think I can do 10 proper pull-ups. Am I ashamed of it? I used to be, but ever since I've adopted the mindset that what I'm doing, I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for anybody else. Meaning every day, I'm just thinking to myself, today, can I beat myself from what I did yesterday, my performance yesterday? And each day, that is exactly what I try to do. I'm not trying to see, can I do better than this or that person, because that takes a lot of energy to compare yourself with somebody else and trying to, put yourself in them to see how you two stack up. Instead, a lot of these people that I'm following who are way better physical condition, physical shape than I am, they are merely motivation. I may see somebody, I see their physique, and then I'm like, I would like my chest to be defined like that, or I would like my abs to be defined like that person is. But it's never because I'm like, I wish I was that person, or I wish I had what they had. I know what they have, you know what I have in any case, but you don't know how hard the person had to work in order for them to reach where they're at. You don't know what they had to do, how much they had to sacrifice to get to where they're at. So for you to be jealous or be like, you want what they have is not only unfair, but it's also disrespectful, because you want what they sacrificed 5 years of discipline, consistency to get to. You want to just snap your finger and then you just get it in the blink of an eye. Well, that person had to sacrifice sweat, fasting, doing so many different things just to get to that end. But it's like a lot of people nowadays, it's like, we don't want to put in the work, but we want the result. How do you appreciate the result for something you didn't do the work for? Like, what is so great or achieving about you went to sleep today out of shape, you wake up tomorrow and then you have like a full stack of abs, and then you got the arm all defined. I'm like, when they ask you, story, what example can you give me? Like, what tips can you give me on how to get there? You don't have anything to give them. You have like no resource to provide, because what you got was just, wave a magic wand and then boom, you got it. And it doesn't work that way. So what I want you to do is that it is you versus you. It's not you versus me. I don't need me versus nobody, because I already have me, myself, and I. That's 2 versions of myself I'm competing with. That got enough, so you don't need anybody else but yourself, So for example, this guy, I was watching his story, and then he was explaining somewhat where I'm at, being a husband, and father. It takes a lot, because what a lot of people is like, when you have kids, there's a certain amount of you that you don't even have for yourself, and what I mean by that is like, you have to split yourself into you have to divide yourself rather to so many different people, family wise, because the part of yourself that you give to your wife is not the same part you have to give to your kids. They require more patience, they require more understanding, they require more time, to be honest, especially if you have more than one. What may be quality time with one is not what the other one wants to do. So now it's like, okay, you did quality time with this one, that's not what that one want to do. They want to do something completely different. So now you have to devote another set of time to the other child, just so you make sure that everybody is getting enough. And a lot of times what happened, especially in my case, you end up with absolutely no time for yourself. You're drained. You're out of it. So you have to learn how to balance that. And balancing that, the whole family, for a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think the best shape I've ever been in my life was probably I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It got to the point like where I woke up, I was working hard for that 6-pack, I didn't have it, but at some point I had myself a nice pair of 2-packs, and it looked nice. Like, I would wake up in the morning, take off my shirt, look in the mirror, and I'm like, there we go. I got a 2-pack. But just like the original 2-pack, thanks to them kids, those are gone too. So some of the people, like how they get out of shape, or the reason they're out of shape, to be honest, it's a family. It is the kids. You don't have time to go to the gym because all of your time is devoted to like working and doing family stuff and just taking care of the family. So if that is the case, what I want to do is like I want to be able to say that I have a couple of tips, some exercises that you can just do at home. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to go anywhere. It's just stuff that you use like your own body weight. And then that's it. And then you're able to do the workout at home. Heck, make the kids participate. What? They're the reason you're out of shape. So why not use them? So I'll be at home doing some exercises like doing like squat. I'll grab my youngest one, just swinging on my neck right there, and just use him as my weight for the legs, like just to doing squat. I'm like, you helped me get out of shape, now you're gonna help me get back in shape. I think that's fair, if you think about it, fair is fair, So do what you have to do in order for you to do what you want to do. What I want to do is be able to like go out or go to the beach. That's one of my goals. You may have your own. And just comfortably say that I just take off my shirt. I'm not staying stiff. You're not sucking anything in. You just look good. Not for anybody else, stuff like that. But I'm saying like where your confidence is at a point where you don't care about anything. You're like, you got this, Maybe not be like the full 6-pack, but you got like 5.5. Good to go, That is more than passing. So I just wanted to say, be encouraged. Don't let other people, what other people are doing, get to you. Just do your own thing. Focus, and just make sure you are consistent. Consistency will get you the end result that you want. Rushing just gets you injured. That's it. And nobody wants to be injured, and I certainly don't want you to be injured. So thank you for watching. And I'm at work parking lot, so I guess I'll go to work now. Yeah, I'll see you next one.